There's a hidden truth about success that the top 1% know. It isn't raw talent, pure luck, or even obsessive hard work. It's a simple daily ritual, a tiny shift in how you think and act that rewires your entire mind. Some call it an ancient secret to success. Others call it the ultimate edge. Whatever name you give it, mastering this easy 1% mindset will help you conquer life by first conquering yourself. Ever hear of overnight success? It's a myth. True greatness comes from compound growth. Tiny efforts repeated until they explode into massive results. Think you have to reinvent yourself in one go? Guess again. This 1% approach is about small, daily wins, not frenzied bursts of motivation. The tension here is real. Do you chase massive action and burn out? Or do you focus on small steps that transform you over time? Stick around, and you'll discover how long that real transformation can take, and why it's the most rewarding journey you'll ever embark upon. So, what's the 1% mindset? This simple method will make you wonder why you waited so long to try it. 3 core ideas in this framework improve your life from the inside out. First, the law of small wins disproves the idea that success requires extreme means. In reality, small, regular efforts build unstoppable momentum. Reading 2 pages a day, doing 5 push-ups, or sending a good email adds up. They may appear minor, yet they form the framework for something great. As tiny sparks light a fuse, the chain reaction is inevitable. Bamboo barely breaks the surface for years, but during that seemingly inert phase, it's planting strong roots that can support great heights. It soars to 90 feet in weeks, almost unexpectedly. This is unnoticed, constant labor. You may feel stuck in the daily grind without seeing any progress. Everything clicks one day. Results appear, and your life soars. Every seemingly tiny step builds a root system that will let you grow above most people's expectations. Your identity is most deeply explored by the law of identity shift. To form habits is one thing. To fully incorporate them into your identity is another. The 1% mindset is not about just doing more, but also showing up regularly for tiny successes and compounding them. Instead of, "I'm trying to be disciplined," say, "I am someone who is disciplined." Instead of hoping you'll stick to your goals, you understand they mirror your new identity, reliability, progress, and relentless desire. This major alteration alters your inner conversation. Since you always show up, you no longer question whether you will tomorrow. Small wins, compound growth, and identity shift are 3 rules that will change how you approach goals, habits, and self-image. So, how do you actually apply these laws? Each morning before you start your busy day, remind yourself that success doesn't require huge gestures or overnight miracles. It depends on your willingness to do any action that advances you, even a single step. By repeating, small steps are crucial. You train your mind to regard small activities as strong catalysts. Due to taking continuous mini leaps instead of waiting for a game-changing event, this adjustment immediately reduces the strain of waiting for the perfect moment. After rethinking, you reach the second 1%, daily habits. Choose a few modest, manageable projects, such as 2 minutes of morning writing, a 5-minute lunchtime walk, or 1 page of a book before bed. The simplicity of these small routines makes them effective. They become habitual as they add up during the day. These minor disciplines add up daily, and what previously felt like work becomes as effortless as breathing. Small pockets of focused work form a habit that molds your day from start to finish. That gradual progress leads to identity evolution, the third 1%. You may initially feel compelled to journal, walk, and read, but eventually, you stop saying, "I'm trying to do these things." Instead, remark, I'm simply one who does them. This small language change is greater than it seems. You no longer force new behaviors. They're ingrained. Instead of treating a habit as a goal, live it as part of who you are. Once it becomes your norm, you'll do it effortlessly and without doubt, because that's your new standard. Take someone who used to skip workouts because they didn't have time. They decide to do just 2 minutes of stretching each morning. 2 minutes becomes 5, 5 becomes 10, and soon they're consistently active. Their identity evolves from, "I'm too busy to exercise," to, "I'm someone who prioritizes my health," simply by embracing 1% increments. Ready to put this into practice? Here's your daily 1% game plan. Start each morning with 60 seconds to clarify your intention for the day. Maybe you choose to focus on gratitude, clarity, or resilience. Whatever it is, speak it aloud or in your mind, making a clear statement such as, "Today, I will improve by one small step." This daily ritual grounds your mindset in possibility and primes your brain to seek out positive changes. By declaring your aim first thing in the morning, you immediately shift your attitude toward growth and action. Throughout the day, anchor your decisions using a simple question. Does this choice move me one step closer to my goal? Though seemingly minimal, this framework exerts a powerful influence on your subconscious. Whether you're selecting what to have for lunch or contemplating a career move, asking that question nudges you to stay aligned with your vision. Over time, this practice rewires your brain to naturally favor options that reinforce progress, no matter how minor they may appear. Tiny habits, such as drinking an extra glass of water or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, compound into meaningful achievements. At the end of each evening, create a record of one victory you secured that day. This could be trying out a new workout routine, finishing a difficult task on time, or simply maintaining a positive mindset when stress appears. By capturing these small wins somewhere or in a digital note, you build evidence of your capacity to push forward. Consistency is key here. Even if your achievement feels trivial, documenting it sends a message to your brain that progress is happening. Over time, these daily notes form a tangible testament to your growth, reinforcing motivation and sparking further action. If you stumble or feel overwhelmed during the day, invest a small slice of time to reset your momentum. This might involve a quick breathing exercise, a short meditation, or even a brisk walk around the block. The goal is to refocus your mind and remind yourself that progress is still possible, no matter how chaotic things get. By committing to these micro resets, you maintain the habit of continuous improvement, rather than succumbing to a single misstep. As each 1% gain accumulates, you'll notice significant shifts in your confidence, outlook, and overall success, proving that big transformations often arise from the smallest daily efforts, every single day. Now, the simple conclusion. If you conquer this easy 1% mindset, you'll not only conquer yourself, you'll conquer any challenge life puts in front of you. By honing tiny habits, embracing compound growth, and stepping into your upgraded identity, you become unstoppable. Imagine looking back 1 year from now, proud that each day you invested in small, meaningful actions. Picture the exponential results compounding into something extraordinary. So ask yourself, are you willing to make that 1% shift today? Will you refuse the myth of overnight success and instead build real, lasting change? Because once you embrace the 1% mindset, you won't just set bigger goals. You'll finally believe you can achieve them. The journey starts now. Commit to that first small step. Track your progress and watch as your world transforms. You're on the path to conquering your doubts, your fears, yourself. Let's see how high you can grow. Subscribe and join our community of everyday people chasing daily progress, 1% at a time. Because when you conquer your mindset, you conquer your life.